Picture this. A cinematic juggernaut that's captivated audiences for over 2 decades, raking in billions at the box office. But here's the thrilling twist. James Cameron's Avatar saga might just be on the verge of a game-changing evolution that fans never saw coming. Dive in as we unpack the latest trailer for Avatar: Fire and Ash and discover why this installment could finally deliver the emotional depth the franchise has been craving. We all know James Cameron's Avatar series is a phenomenon, having spent nearly 20 years in development and amassing over $5 billion in global earnings. It's a testament to groundbreaking storytelling and jaw-dropping visuals that blur the line between fiction and reality. Yet the new trailer for Avatar: Fire and Ash isn't just about those mind-bending special effects that make you question what's real. It teases something deeper. A character who could fill a void fans didn't even know existed. And trust us, you're gonna want to see more of her. For much of the Avatar timeline, Stephen Lang's Colonel Quaritch has been the towering, unyielding force of opposition. This hardened military commander, with his disdain for Pandora and his relentless pursuit of Jake Sully, played by Sam Worthington, has dominated the narrative. In the previous film, he even cheated death by transferring his consciousness into a new, strikingly blue Na'vi body, escalating his threat. But now, the spotlight might shift to a fresh, equally formidable adversary, Varang, portrayed by Una Chaplin. As the leader of the Mangquan clan, Varang emerges in the trailer as a potential new big bad for the franchise, bringing an element that Quaritch has always lacked. Quaritch is undeniably a powerhouse antagonist, clashing fiercely with Jake and his allies, including the beloved Tulkun Payakan. However, his character often feels one-dimensional, a living symbol of the brutal impacts of colonization, like unchecked corporate greed and environmental exploitation. He represents the raw aggression of outsiders invading a pristine world. But he doesn't delve much into personal motivations or inner turmoil. And this is the part most people miss. Without that emotional layer, he can come across as more of a plot device than a fully fleshed out villain. But here's where it gets controversial. The trailer suggests Varang could change all that. She instantly radiates complexity, with a backstory that hints at profound grievances. In a haunting scene, she gestures toward raging flames and declares, "The fire came from the mountain, burnt our forest. My people cried for help, but Awa did not come." For newcomers to the Avatar universe, Awa is the all-encompassing, life-giving spirit that connects all living things on Pandora. Think of it as a mystical force of nature and balance, similar to how some cultures view a divine or ecological guardian. Varang's words evoke a sense of abandonment, painting her as a Na'vi who has suffered while others thrived, potentially turning her into a villain driven by betrayal and vengeance. This setup feels eerily reminiscent of Killmonger from Black Panther, a character whose pain and righteous fury made him one of Marvel's most compelling antagonists. Just like Killmonger, who fought against systemic oppression in Wakanda, Varang's journey through literal and metaphorical fire could make her a relatable force of chaos. She's not just evil for evil's sake. Her actions stem from deep-seated loss and disillusionment. Imagine a leader whose faith in her world's harmony has been shattered. Could this make her vengeance not just destructive, but tragically understandable? It's a bold move that might divide fans. Some could see it as a fresh take on Pandora's internal conflicts, while others might argue it complicates the franchise's clear-cut good versus evil dynamics. Especially when portraying a Na'vi as the antagonist, Varang's potential to steal the show in Avatar: Fire and Ash lies in this relatability. She mirrors what Neytiri, Zoe Saldana, still reeling from personal tragedies, might become if pushed too far. This twisted reflection adds layers, promising a villain who isn't just a threat, but a catalyst for exploring themes like grief, justice, and the consequences of divine silence. It's the secret spice that could distinguish this film from its predecessors, injecting emotional stakes that go beyond epic battles. Of course, with great complexity comes great potential for trouble, and that's exactly what we're rooting for. Varang's arc could spark debates about whether her path justifies the mayhem she might unleash. Is her anger a valid response to Awa's perceived neglect, or does it risk undermining the Na'vi's unity? And here's a thought-provoking question for you. Do you think introducing a Na'vi villain like Varang challenges the franchise's environmental and anti-colonial messages, or does it enrich them by showing Pandora's own fractures? Will she outshine Quaritch as the ultimate foe, or is this just a fleeting trailer tease? Share your opinions in the comments. We'd love to hear if you're excited, skeptical, or somewhere in between. Avatar: Fire and Ash hits theaters on December 19th, 2025. And we're counting down the days to see if Varang delivers the villainous depth we've been waiting for.